Are you ready for some heart-pounding news, 49ers fans? The clock is ticking as one of our standout linebackers is set to hit the free agent market next month, and the entire team's future could hinge on this decision. Imagine the impact of losing a key player who has been a cornerstone of our defense alongside another All-Pro. Will the 49ers keep this dynamic duo intact, or will we see a shocking departure that could change everything? As we gear up for an exciting offseason, the spotlight is shining brightly on linebacker Dre Greenlaw, who's set to become a free agent next month. The San Francisco 49ers have a lot riding on this decision, and as a die-hard fan, I can't help but feel the tension in the air. Greenlaw has been a cornerstone of this defense, forming a formidable duo with Fred Warner that's turned heads across the league. The prospect of losing him is something no fan wants to entertain, and I know I'm not alone in this sentiment. The organization clearly values Greenlaw's contributions, as evidenced by Warner's passionate plea to keep him in the Bay Area. Warner, an all-pro linebacker himself, has been vocal about his desire to see Greenlaw return. "I hope we have him back," he stated, and honestly, who can blame him? Greenlaw's impact on the field goes beyond numbers. He's a player who elevates those around him. The chemistry between these two is palpable, and it's hard to imagine the defense without that dynamic duo. But here's where it gets complicated. With quarterback Brock Purdy expected to command one of the highest salaries in the league, the 49ers' salary cap flexibility could be severely tested. This is a critical juncture for the team, and it puts them in a position where tough decisions need to be made. Sure, we all want to see Greenlaw in red and gold for years to come, but can the front office navigate the financial intricacies to make that happen? Honestly, I'm torn. While Purdy's potential is undeniable, can we afford to let go of a player like Greenlaw, who has been pivotal in our defensive schemes? It's a delicate balance, and the stakes are high. Head coach Kyle Shanahan has echoed these sentiments, emphasizing how much the team values Greenlaw's presence, both as a player and as a person. "We're doing everything we can to bring Greenlaw back," he said, and I believe him. The commitment to retaining key talent is apparent, but the reality of the salary cap looms large. This is what makes being a fan so exhilarating, yet nerve-wracking. The decisions made in the front office can shape the future of the franchise, and they can either propel us to greatness or set us back years. As a community, we've seen how crucial it is to maintain our core players. A staggering 88.2% of fans believe Greenlaw will remain with the team in 2025, and that's a testament to how much we want him back. This isn't just about football. It's about building a culture of winning and loyalty that resonates with us as supporters. The emotional stakes are high, and it's hard not to feel attached to players who embody the spirit of the 49ers. So, what does this all mean for the team's future? If Greenlaw stays, the defense retains its edge and continuity, which could be pivotal as we chase another championship. However, if he walks, it's not just a loss on the field, it's a loss of identity. The 49ers have a rich history of dominant linebackers, and Greenlaw has the potential to be one of the greats. I want to hear your thoughts on this, 49ers faithful. Do you think this was the best decision? What are your expectations for the offseason? And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Let's engage in this conversation, because every fan's voice matters. Jed York, the owner of the San Francisco 49ers, has thrown his full support behind a long-term deal for quarterback Brock Purdy. In a recent meeting with Purdy's agent, York made it clear that the organization is eager to keep the young signal caller in red and gold for the foreseeable future. "I know we want Brock here for a very long time, and I believe we will make this happen," he stated, reflecting the confidence that the franchise has in Purdy's abilities. Now, let's talk numbers. According to ESPN's Dan Graziano, Purdy could command a salary around $55 million this offseason. Notably, the 49ers hold the leverage to franchise tag him in 2026 and 2027, which adds an interesting twist to the negotiations. Currently, Purdy is set to earn approximately $5.2 million through 2025, which could lead him to pursue a deal that's a bit lower than his market value, something that would keep him in San Francisco without breaking the bank. Head coach Kyle Shanahan has also weighed in, expressing unwavering faith in Purdy. He emphasized that Purdy will remain the starting quarterback as long as he's at the helm of the 49ers. "I plan on being with Brock the entire time I'm here. He's been a stud. I have a lot of trust in him as a person, but it starts with what he's done on the field over the last 2.5 years. We can win a Super Bowl with him. He almost did, and I know he has what it takes to bring us that elusive championship. In the future, Shanahan said. Let's take a moment to consider Purdy's journey. Selected in the 7th round of the NFL Draft in 2022 out of Iowa State, he signed a 4-year rookie deal worth $3.7 million, including a signing bonus of just over $77,000. Now, at just 25 years old, he's already on the brink of becoming an unrestricted free agent in 2026, which adds urgency to the current negotiations. In the 2024 season alone, Purdy showcased his talent by playing in 15 games, completing nearly 66% of his passes for an impressive 3,864 yards, 20 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions. He also added to his value with 323 rushing yards and 5 touchdowns. These stats not only highlight his dual-threat capability, but also underscore why he's become a pivotal figure in the 49ers' plans moving forward. So, what does all this mean for the future of the 49ers? If they can secure Purdy on a long-term deal, it signals to fans and the league that they're all in on their young quarterback. It's a commitment to stability at the most crucial position in football, which could ultimately elevate San Francisco's chances of contending for a Super Bowl. But let's be real. Locking in Purdy could also affect the team's salary cap flexibility moving forward, which is something that needs careful consideration. Now here's where I want to hear from you. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. On one hand, securing Purdy is a step in the right direction, but on the other hand, how much are we willing to invest in a player who's still relatively new to the league? The stakes are high, and every decision counts as we aim for that championship glory. And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Are you as excited about the prospect of a long-term deal for Brock Purdy as I am? Or do you have concerns about how this will impact the team's financial future? Let's get the conversation going. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to stay on top of all things 49ers, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more updates. And make sure to activate the notification bell so you don't miss any of the latest news. The season is heating up, and you won't want to miss a single moment. Let's keep the faith and go Niners.